Welcome to Fallout 4 and to an amazing mod, A Taste of Blues. On this one we're gonna go through a quest based on an old world blues facility that has some unresolved space-time issues. You can also expect a lot of new weapons, armor and apparel, some new aid items you can craft, and even new items for your settlements. I've also found a secret that I haven't seen anyone cover regarding this mod, cause I found it by chance, the test cell. So let's go through this bad boy's questline and then I'll showcase the best stuff. I just had to sleep 1 hour for the quest to begin. On the building I found the teleporter and a couple goodies, which I suspect are random loot. And even though I don't know what to expect, I will soon commit to only using things from this mod. And well, I mean, weapons and armor, not steam bugs. Anyways, let's see what this is all about. Attention! Due to the sensitive nature of the electronic, robotic, genetic, magnetic, neurological, biological, biochemical, physiological, surgical, geological, geochemical, metallurgical and temporal elements and implements housed in this facility, it is requested that all entrants check in with Dr. Ang in the atrium. Please don a gown, found on the table near the door. If there are no gowns left, please contact a facility member and they will retrieve one for you. The stairs immediately ahead of you when you exit this room will direct you to Dr. Ang's office. Thank you. I also got me the option for turret control, so I will for sure deactivate them. Now let's see what we have. Plenty of gowns, a proton throwing axe, and a stimmy. A lot of fusion cells, and a sonic emitter, which does bonus damage against robots and power armor, but also a chance to paralyze with criticals, and it disables the force fields. And before using it, let's try and be thorough. A proton throwing spear schematic, so we can build them, okay. Thin wrap paste, a lot of mantats, which is a nice touch, and a proton throwing knife. So let's see, what does the exit do? Oh, it's just inaccessible. What do you exist then? Unless there's something for later? Also, that's a weird bloodstain. I'll keep the throat slicer until I find something I'm comfortable with. Volunteer. Yeah, sorry bro, you never had the chance to begin with. I want the inverted one. Oh, it does have an inversal axe, okay. Glowing Cazador. Oh, thank God you're not alive. And here's hoping that the poison doesn't work. Well, you cannot come over here. And you've got Raider voice lines. Oh, they're doomed. I can also loot them from the other side. I'll take, ooh, nice lips. Which one of the weirdos are you? Unless it's Dr. Ang, which, that's new. Scientist glove. Dr. Ang's terminal. Well, I can hack, so... Well, finally found the use for this terminal, seeing as my research terminal is back in the think tank. The most fascinating thing happened. As I started my first temportal trial, there was a massive shutter that shook the whole facility. I doubt it was my experiment that caused it. I didn't use enough power to create a shock like that. In any case, it destabilized the temporal matrix, and my entire facility was swallowed by the temportal. We now appear to be in a temporal pocket. Attempting to leave causes atomic destabilization in your cells. Ooh. We can thank my secretary for verifying that. I have sealed the exits until we find a way to navigate this temporal plane and return back to Big Mountain. Tried contacting the other facilities. Nothing but static. I am still continuing facility operations. Not going to have one of the big six berate me for being behind for the 100th time. And check this out, the next log is from nearly 7,000 the year, but then it goes back to 2000 something. Anyways, the temporal zone is quite fascinating. Our terminal clocks have completely desynchronized. Some seem to be keeping time as if we are still at Big Mountain, while others seem to be tracking time slower or faster than others. We occasionally get objects and people appearing in the facility. Some of this technology is relatively advanced, even for Big Mountain. I suspect it might be from a version of Big Mountain in the future. It then keeps on going, but let's focus on the good stuff. We have noticed some items disappearing from the facility. At first we assumed it was just some errant hooliganism, but I have confirmed that things are actually somehow being removed from our location, dimension. And then Dr. Ang continues. I'm going to have my scientists remove my brain and place it into a sealed biogel container. We have the technology necessary to let me tap into the entire facility. I'll be able to monitor and control everything. My brain will be safely hidden away from any danger. It's a very daunting prospect, giving up my body in exchange for longer life. But my body is a ticking clock now. I have a year or two left at best. This is my best shot at living long enough to get us home. Science demands that I survive, that I get back. Really wishing I had some sort of body right now. These scientists are so slow. Turns out, prolonged life at the cost of any sort of mobility isn't always ideal. I need a way to put my brain in some sort of apparatus that will let me perform basic functions. Odd. Even though the only part of me that's left is my brain, I still refer to it as my brain, rather than just me. Curious. And then apparently Dr. Ang has a meltdown. I just want to go home. Please, just let me go home. Followed by 32 pleases and PL. And it keeps going. How is it possible to have a headache? I haven't had nerves in centuries. Medax even dulls the pain. This must be completely psychosomatic. Need to have one oof. The assistants give me an evaluation. This is concerning. And then Dr. Ang, who is controlling the whole facility, mind you, stops making sense. So, who's to know what really happened? Does that work? It does. Research terminal. Stop stalling. Yona, stop ignoring my messages. You need to send out the device using the temporal pocket, like the doctor said. Stop procrastinating like you always do. Something, I swear if you stall one more day, you are going to have a little accidental fall during your next checks of the smelter. As for the next entry, it's corrupted. Oh, is that a button? It is, I missed it. Big red button or the objective terminal. Terminal first, I guess. Keys 1 to 3 are not detected. Key missing, you don't say. So we'll have to find those. Terminal seems to know where they are. One's in biometal, the second's in the foundry, and the third is in the weapon testing wing. And the button is right by the weapon testing wing. Oh, I didn't know it was gonna open up the floor. Oh, gotta use the sonic emitter. What's going on over there? Why is everything... Volunteers and sentries? What is going on? Okay, and Cazadores, okay. Protonic Inversal Axe. One of them somehow crossed through. But it's just a volunteer though. The place is full of people waiting for me even though they're fighting each other. Come on. Well, I am bugging weapon. Bugged weapon, not bugging. So, 2 for 1. That's awesome. An assault rod. Please don't. And I gotta be careful about the sentry because that thing explodes. Exactly. What is that weapon? You know what? I'll, Saturnite Fist. I'll just grab everything. Doesn't function when I'm in battle, but it's also a weapon. Oh, it's the wrong thing! I'm so stupid. This is not the sonic emitter. This is. My bad. Ooh. K9000s. I see you. No reason to use you on my build, but I do want me all of the uniques. Brother, if you're that mad at me, you could have come after Mark 6. And it takes 2 hits. Hey, we got the first password. That is nice. And yeah, just very Michelle. God damn, what are you doing? And Dark Thoughts? What do you mean never end? 850. So let's try the K900. Okay, not bad at all. Although the young Cazador was just being unaffected. Probably because of the barrier, but that's why I love the inverted protonic thing. Pulse grenade schematic. So yeah, those definitely are different. There's Night Stalker blood, salient green as well. Atomic valence tri-radii oscillator. Regenerates 1 health every second. Audio sample, Gabriel's bark. Okay, that's for the sonic emitter. Nothing by the skeleton. A new schematic for throwing something. A pulse gun as well. I get that we need to make sure that the volunteers keep these things on their heads. But what the hell are the crystals for anyway? I figured you might know given you are the big cheese and all. And some blah blah blah, no one knows, and no one named Carl is trustworthy. Which, make no mistake about it, is 100% true if your last name is Mars. Communism would work if it was like a scout's trip that would last about 2 to 3 weeks. Tops. Ooh, storage room. Well, plenty of ammo. Fido. That's a variant. So let's activate the first key. Oh, no need. It's detected. Okay. Let's go explore another area. Saturnite Foundry. Subjugated worker. Oh, them poor souls. Okay, something shooting. Gotta be careful. Oh, it's a turret. Okay, so let's just take care of this one and then find cover. Some goddamn steam packs. Thank God I've got like 80. And time to dip. Whoa. The foreman. Wow, you're hot, huh? Couple of workers, that was a 2-in-1 pretty much. So, what was that? Saturnite fist superheated, but that wasn't it. Ooh, smelting floor key. Searing Saturnite circlets. Slightly more resistant to fire and energy. And the thermic lance! Oh, that's so overpowered in New Vegas. And it doesn't get the rep that it deserves. It's such a good weapon. And another variant for the sonic emitter. And the safe with 9 bottle caps. With the help of one of the new interns from Biometals, blah blah blah, we were able to broadcast the neural static throughout the foundry, making the workforce far more compliant and obedient. This allowed us to squeeze more hours out of them, which is a nice bonus. Had one freak occurrence. My assistants had an unfortunate cranial rupture. As the science lads put it, made a right mess of the office, but they told me that this was an expected possible side effect. And apparently there's a guy named Nero that's patrolling the upper floor. Oh, and they need to restrict access to the speaker hookup, cause apparently if it gets removed, or even knocked loose, the sudden frequency shift could cause the workers to become incredibly violent. And there's also some funny lore for that circlet. Basically, they made it, and they were so confident one of them dipped their hand into some Saturnite while wearing it. So, and I quote, obviously it melted his hand clean off. The ring's not strong enough that it can prevent that. But the heat of being near furnaces or heated Saturnite implements almost cannot be felt while wearing it. Thing's amazing. I also found another terminal, this time to deactivate those damn turrets. So hey, next up, the upper floor. Oh, shut up. Do not touch. I don't know how you got past Nero to get up here, but if you are reading this, do not touch this device. If you do, I will stuff your ass inside an artillery shell and we will find out how well you survive being shot from a cannon. Multi-neuronal harmonizer. 4% chance to explode the target's head, 40% chance to calm them. Which is a polite way to say 92% chance of not doing as much damage as it should. There was supposed to be a lot more people in here, but removing that made them violent against each other. Hey, win-win for me, because they would all be violent against me. So, ooh, I just gotta try this out. Whoa. Superheated Saturn door. Okay. Oh, ooh, already losing wings to the thermal lance. You're a goner. Goodbye. Password. Number 2. Nice. Saturnite Sludge Superheated deals 60 damage over 5 seconds, and the sterilizer glove. Also fire damage. Critical hits do even more as well. Storage room relocation. Listen, Davies, I realize you are pretty new and want to help. But adding a storage room to the blueprint was not the way to go. I get what you were going for, but you put the fucking thing inside Bay 1. How are we supposed to access it when we have specimens stored there? Ooh. Corrosive glove. 10% to deal 20 acid damage. Acid damage is pretty bad on Fallout 4. So let's check Bay 1 and its storage. Okay, so 3 lobotomites, even though they have different names. Let's try the super sludge that's heated. If I'm just gonna be overpowered by the base damage, do I even need the fire thingy? Okay, let's see what's beyond. Lots of generic loot. Ooh, there's a holotape. Proton throwing knife schematic. I'll take it. Doctor Orderly, MD, PhD, DDS, which might just be a reference to the OG in New Vegas. Is that the same name? I don't know. It's surely as long. That's for sure. And yeah, let's heal. Good thing that worked. God damn! The more I hit it, the less it does damage. At least the other one was completely useless. Balance radii accentuator, the password. What is this? Oh, I was supposed to collect them! Attention. As part of my new incentive program initiative operation, and broken cranial vessels should be turned in to this cleaning unit. Which blah blah blah, do that and you'll get a unique item. So, what do I get? Neuro-ocular dome highlights living targets. Not that special, but at least it's an item instead of those mentats that do it. Erin, I found the keys the doc has been looking for, the ones to the safe in the theater. All that to say that it's hidden below a plunger. No wonder I didn't find them. How would I have guessed? I do not need plungers, man. Okay, so let's see. Bliss. Everlasting? Well, at least it's 1 weight instead of 50. Pulse gun, right away, stealth boy, okay. And with all 3 keys, apparently we have a vault to explore. That completes in La La Land, but we still have ways to go. Oh. Wasn't this supposed to be the office? I mean, I'll take the unique loot, protonic universal ring, but I was kinda expecting a whole vault. Okay, audio sample monsoon. Was that a thing? That's gotta be new. Dr. Ang's password, well, I've unlocked the terminal. You're on the Tenter, increased melee range, and you 10% to calm the enemy. Meh. How about this one? Temportal Traverser transports you to another time? Whatever that means, I guess. Prototype notes. Even though we haven't heard from the doctor in a long time, I finished up his prototype for the Temportal Traverser. Using this device, the user should be able to hijack a slipstream of his temporal flow to travel to another point in this dimension. Something, they could contain objects from or similar coordinates, but from any point in time. And the areas with the most temporal instability use red lights. There should be 5 in total. There's 1 in the bathroom. What do you mean it won't function? It's a red light, man. Oh. Okay. That was odd. It did work though. It's also a very small room. Ionic radii alternator. 2 action points regenerated per second. What else? Schematic for a throwing knife. And Dr. Klein's glove. And I thought it was a bug. So much so that I tried going to Sanctuary using console commands. Not before looking up the mother's name on the console, which led me to find the test cell that we'll be covering later. Yes. So yeah, if it was stable before, then blame the new update, but either way, just wait. And we got some more goodies. Let me call this Area 2 since it's the name of the key. The first zone is by the smelter on the back of it. And the other, well, it's on the bottom floor by the other red light. You just gotta keep trying to find the right spot for it to work. Anyways, to area 3. As in, where you get the third key. Here's a red light. Took me a while to make it work. I'm not sure what's wrong. Videos I've seen on the locations were so much more fluid, so... yeah, it just might be the update. Do we need these many dog bowls? Champagne. Doggy weapon. Also a variant. And there's a schematic for a throwable. Now, time for the showcase. But first, showcasing the test cell. Then I'm gonna go over the settlement objects, then the most iconic weapons, and then the most iconic apparel. And what a beautiful, beautiful cell. And if you've never seen a test cell, well, it's supposed to have everything you need for testing purposes. So, you can expect every single unique item, but also items that are useful for modifying the new ones, or junk that might be useful in, well, also modifying, but modifying in terms of going into a weapons or armor workbench. Because, like I said, testing. And I am reinforcing that because I know it's very easy to look at something like this and think, oh, you can come here to grab one of each. Yeah, well, you can, but that was never the purpose. That's not why these are made. And I'm not an expert, so a terminal. But that's just for the safe. Okay, I thought it might have some lore. Nope, the other one's the same. So they ought to be related to placements of the objects that, well, the mother used. And as you can see, I'll take every single bit of scrap. And I'm guessing that scrap, that junk, was only the ones useful for this one. As you can see, there's also every single placement thingy. The assets. Every single asset. That's what I mean. For example, the modified safe that lets us put the vessels in. Huh? Dr. Blue. This is a test to see how going between two scenes mid-convo works. Who is Dr. That got me. Test scene 1 part 2. Testing multiple lines into a second trigger. Fred the robot. Misses. Just dancing. No items. Fred the tester. Just dancing. What's your purpose? Also, Dr. Blue? What do you mean a Dr. Blue? Haven't seen one. So, how about we spawn one right beside us? Oh.
Hi.
Poor man ain't even dressed. Oh, and he's got no voice lines either. Saturnite's melting pot. Oh, I missed this. We can destroy dark thoughts. And we can destroy bliss. Though the dark feeling is not completely gone, you feel better. Your newfound outlook has granted you increased damage resistance and energy resistance when below 50% health. So how about bliss? You just couldn't resist the urge, could ya? For destroying bliss, you now have permanent -1 charisma. However, your pessimistic disregards also gets ya 30 HP. And that's it. Settlement objects. You've got the blue ammo box, the other one is the regular. The radar fence doesn't do anything, and if you want crystals, there's plenty of them. And these are just the blue ones. There's more in red. There's also the hexcrete platforms and the lights, both for walls and floors, so no ceilings. Also, and just like I said, everything you've seen in blue, you can see in red. There's also a ton of new safes, some of them just open, as in you can drag stuff inside and manually close it instead of just putting loot inside it. To be clear, you can open and drag stuff instead of placing loot. And everything else is pretty self-explanatory. So, how about a weapon showcase before the apparel one? Here's the Quantum Deathclaw, and I'm using Champagne. Although, to be fair, I am on a melee build, so corrosive blows. Oh no, that is awful. acid's not doing enough as it should, so to the next one, Dr. Klein's glove. Still, thank you for being bugged, Mr. Deathclaw, but that is not doing enough. Mobius. Go on. Okay, no. I am not a fan of the gloves. Although, that was funny. Fido. Champagne and K9000's cousin. It's not bad for an auto, but so K9000. How about you? Let's see. Oh, that's disgustingly worse. Multi-neuronal harmonizer. That's a mouthful, man. 4% chance to explode the hive, 4% chance to calm it. Well, the wrong one worked, I guess. Neuron detenter, increased melee range, and a chance to calm. Ooh. Oh, that is great. But it's just the base damage, though. The one I use, the Protonic Inversal Axe. Slow, but seriously, it does the job. Perfectly. Go on. Ooh. Saturnite Fist, superheated. Go on. You're a power fist. Oh, I was expecting way more. Now, there are the variants that doesn't have the extra fire damage. And me personally, I kinda like the melee damage better. So, even that lands. Not enough. In fact, the sledge should have one hit, man. So, not really a fan of that effect. Sterilizer glove. Ooh, what a bad effect. Thermal lance, an amazing weapon that is, honestly, underrated, and the X2 antenna. It should be amazing though. No excuses. Oh, even I didn't expect that much. Okay, now against the Space Sentry Annihilator, the Sonic Emitter. I did upgrade it alongside everything else I could, but this, on my build, dude, it's amazing. How about the pulse gun? Oh, you're joking. Dude, that is by far the best one. I said it like 5 times. This is a melee build. That thing had no business doing that. Also, see that backpack? Well, I am not wearing anything, so it's bugged. Anyways, this is the armored patient gown. Super damage resistant. I'm also gonna go over the headgear and stuff. Valence try something into bliss. And right after dark thoughts. Was not expecting the dark paint. Or what looks like, let's call it a Charlie Chaplin mustache. Dr. Klein stuff, which okay. How about Dr. Mobius, glasses and scrubs? Just another color, okay. Some more headwear. Oh, sorry, I'll try and dress up something next time. Protonic something. Yeah, the purple one. Well, it's there. Balance radii accentuator. It's blue. It is blue. Would you like to know what's orange? Yeah, the one from the Four Master. And I'd like to give a big shout out to Steve Whittle and to John Walker for their support of the channel, and to you. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I'll see you on the next one. And I hope you have a good one. Bye.